Good morning, guys. So how do you prepare for Proposition 19? If you thought you were going to inherit your parents' house and then turn around and rent it out in the state of California, think again. That's not going to happen. So Proposition 19, quick explanation. So it is set up to help the elderly and the disability and people in a natural to be able to move their property taxes from one property that they own into another one in a different county. The good news now is that there used to be counties that were not reciprocal and would not. Santa Barbara being one of them, they did not want to transfer anyone from LA low property tax into Santa Barbara County. Now the entire state must, out of the 58 counties that we have, they must be reciprocal, and you can transfer to another county, any of them in the state of California. Now, it also opens it up to people with disabilities and for natural disasters, because this Proposition 19 was literally set up such that it will help for fires. So all the people that were replaced or their homes needed to be replaced for the fires this last year. So what it also does is that, well, let's just say Beau Bridges, have you heard of him? Jeff Bridges. So him and his family inherited a property in Malibu on the beach, and they've made him an example. So they inherited the property, they turn around and they rent it out for $15,000 a month. Now, with that example, they're like, well, wait a minute, we're missing out on all that tax money that we could possibly have if we had raised the property taxes to the current value when the parents passed away. So what they have done is that if you inherit a property, unless you move into it or one of your siblings moves into it, it will be reassessed at the current level of the property taxes assessment value, minus what they owed on it, or what they purchased it for, plus $1 million. So let's say, for instance, that you inherited a property for $1.5 million, and your parents bought it for $500,000, and you get exempt for $1 million. So there would be no property increase on that. However, if your parents paid $500,000 and the house is worth $2 million, and you get exempt for $1 million, you're going to owe on the $500,000 in the assessment of the property. So if you want to avoid any of that, we should start planning now to be able to either gift or set it up in a way that only 50% you'll be taxed on if indeed you do inherit a family member's house. So call me today. Let's start some planning in the